Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Black History Month. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday. Now, I was not going to come on here and address this, but something in my heart and something in my soul just like, get on here. So I'm going to. It is Black History Month. It is my birthday month, and it's a wonderful day today. And I had to come on here because somebody, and I know it's a lot of people on here that are the voice of positivity, and I am too, and I'm very honest and I'm very true to what I believe in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to keep my composure and not go off and rant, but I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you and tell you the honest truth. It says, Trump sparks racism outrage after posting AI video depicting the Obamas as apes. First and foremost, we know how AI works. AI has really gotten out of control. You don't know if stuff real now or if it's AI related. It's hard to believe this stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and say is AI or not, he could have posted for real without AI because that's exactly how he feels. This person, he does not like us. He does not like black peoples. He does not like black and brown peoples. Hell, he does not like minorities. You see what he has done to the Hispanics? You see what he has done to anybody over the world that is black and brown and a person of color. He do not like us. He does not like anybody that's not in his region. And that's the honest truth. Yes, I've been seeing what this ICE situation has been doing to other communities as well. That's a sad situation as well. But the main reason why I want to come on here, I want to speak up on something. And I have a question for y'all. Now, I don't know, will this get taken down? I don't know, will this get reported? I don't know, but just in case, I'm going to save this just in case it does. So I will repost it again. So this is my question that I have for my community. For my black community, and this is for anyone that are basically allies, that stand for us, that believe that we have as much right as anybody else in anything. No disrespect, it's Black History Month. It is our month. And I want to say this, if it wasn't for Black History Month, it wouldn't be no history. Without Black History Month, it won't be no history. And if it's one thing that I learned over the years, and if it's one thing that's in my heart and that's in my mind, they want us to know certain parts of Black history that they want us to know. They want us to know certain parts of history, but they don't want us to know the real truth of history, of Black history. They want to put parts up and stuff that they don't want us to know. They want to put parts up that they want us to know, but they don't want to put the whole truth up there. They want to put history up there that they think that we should know, that is the whole history. But we all know deep down and wholeheartedly that it's more Black history and that it's more history than it is. And this is my question. Why is it when another part, when the other community does harassment to the black community, to black and brown peoples and peoples of color, they don't want to put it on the news. They want to keep it quiet. They want to keep it silent, this and then the third. When a black person is getting harassed by a community, by the other community, by this privilege, entitled so-called community that they think that they're still entitled, that they're still privileged, like they have not been privileged and entitled 300 and 400 years ago when they was doing this to our ancestors. When they go around harassing our community and harassing us of our community, they don't want to, is it still going? They don't want to put it on the news. They don't want to put it on the news. They don't want to put it on headlines. They want to keep it silent. But when somebody of our community, the black community, do something to another person of that community or even our own community, oh, they want to put it up there. They want to put it up there. They want to try to belittle us, think we this and we that, thinking that we steal, thinking that we don't bathe, thinking that we don't do this and do that. But honestly, this the thing. These stereotypes needs to stop. Why a lot of peoples in other communities and even some peoples of our community really do think that we are scammers, that we are scammers, that we are thieves, that we do this and that we do that. Let me put this out there. A lot of peoples need to understand that it's other peoples besides the black community that's out here being scammers and thieves. It's other peoples in other communities that is doing stuff worse than we is. There's bigger scammers out here that are in other communities and thieves and murderers and everything else in other communities doing worse than our communities. But nobody don't want to speak up on that. Don't nobody want to speak up on that. But they real quick to point the finger at a black and brown person and the minority of the community. So it's okay for this individual to go around and calling one of the best presidents, in my opinion, and the first ladies, in my opinion, these derogatory and disrespectful names, and nothing gets done. I don't give a crap. AI related or not, he meant that because he is what he is, a bigot. And so how would he feel if other peoples of our community go around calling him a shitty ass, disrespectful person that thinks grabbing women in their private parts, trying to take away our black history and trying to take away everything that a black person has created, a black person has basically done so much good that has brought culture to this democracy and this economy and this world. He's trying to take that away. And I think it's crazy. So he can go around calling people's disrespectful names and animal names of our community. But they want to be silent about it. But when we go out here and do something like that to the other communities, we the bad person. We the bad person. We the monsters. We the disrespectful ones. We the ghetto ones. We the loud ones. Let me tell you something. If we are that way, it's because we have a right to feel that way of the disrespect that our ancestors in the black community has been dealing with for years, decades, over 300, 400 years ago. We have a right to feel like that. And when we come around here accepting everybody, because we are lovable peoples, we accept everybody in our circle. That does not mean everybody deserves to be in our circle. But one thing about us as the black community, we can tell when somebody is needing love. We can tell when somebody has been going through something. We can tell, and we are told to treat people the way we want to be treated. We let anybody in our circle. But is they going to let us in theirs? So that's my question. How is it every time when these other communities do something to our community, the black and brown community, and and people of color, the Hispanic community, and all. How come when something like that happens to us by the other community, nobody don't want to speak up on it? But when it comes to the black community doing this to their community, oh, they wanna get rid of us. They wanna get rid of us. They want to punish us. They want to do this and do that. And I think it's crazy. But peoples want to be silent when it happens to us, like it's deserving that it's happened to us. But when it comes to it happening to that entitled, privileged community that I'm discussing and talking about, oh, peoples want to be silent. Oh, peoples want to get loud. They want to cry. They want to boo-hoo and boo-hoo. No, it's Black History Month. It is our month. It won't be any history if it's not Black history. Without Black history, this whole world, this whole democracy, this whole economy would be lost. We all need to learn about Black history, because if it wasn't for Black history, we wouldn't have none of the stuff that we have today. The air conditioner, the hair comb, cars, all this, food, all this. And this the stuff, and this is the human being that y'all want and that y'all be praising? Really? One thing we is not going to play about, and one thing I'm not going to play about, I do not play about Mr. Obama. We do not play about Miss Michelle Obama. We do not play about the first black president, the first black power couple of the White House. In my opinion, and I feel like that has done so much more than any other president has done. And I don't care what y'all say, this other stuff that he's done negatively. But at the end of the day, it's Black History Month. We ain't got time to keep all this negative energy up. It's time to celebrate our month, the month that's people's is trying to take away. But that's what I wanted to say. I'm so sorry if I spoke out of turn, but that's just how I feel. Happy Black History Month. Happy Friday. I love y'all. So let me know in the comments what y'all think. Is I'm right, is I'm wrong? Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube, and follow me on Instagram. Love y'all. Bye-bye.